eating cereal. Good morning. I'm an idiot. And while eating cereal, I will be playing through the new 6.1 Stuffage from the game that is Final Fantasy XIV. So yeah. But first, I must eat cereal, because it is important to stay... I was going to say hydrated, but I'm not really going to get hydrated with cereal. But to stay energised, that's the word. My face is also red, because 1, no makeup. 2, just pouring lighting. I mean, to be fair, my face is going to be so fucking pixelated anyway, because apparently the PS5 camera sucks balls. And also my internet sucks. I've just got a new service provider. Well, the download speed is fine. Upload speed is apparently garbage. It's like, I think it's 10 or something, and I just can't seem to figure out how to get it better. So, sorry. Well, that's probably a good thing, actually, because you don't want to see this face. Really, no. I'm also an adult with bunches. Deal with it. I'm nearly done, and then we'll get on with it. Yeah, so it's been a while since I last uploaded a video. Stuff has happened. I won't go into details. Not fun stuff. And sadly, gaming has taken a bit of a backseat. I can only game now, really, late at night or on Sundays. But hey. No, actually, it just sucks. But what can you do? I'm nearly done. Sorry, I just realised I'm chewing close to the microphone. We're done. Okay, so my girl is squatting. She is getting ready for some MSQ. And along the way, we should be able to unlock both Alliance Raid and the new Extreme Trial. I will not be trying the Extreme Trial, because I would prefer to go in with a bit of knowledge about what's going to happen. So I will be watching a guide when they come out in the next few days, I would assume. And there's wonderful content creators on YouTube, or Mr. Happy and Ms. Tech, getting those guides out as soon as I can. But I will 100% be jumping straight into the Alliance Raid as soon as I've probably unlocked it. Excuse me, I've got like half a lot of cereal now stuck around my teeth. And also, sorry for no glasses, it's terrifying, isn't it? Right, okay, I think I've bored you long enough. Let us burp first. So sorry. I do that all the time when I'm by myself, and apparently I do it when I'm recording myself too. I'm disgusting. Okay, let's talk to evil bitch Tataru to begin 6.1 MSQ. Actually, first, before we start, I did do this thing. Yeah! How pretty is that? I really like my Venture plate. I think it looks cool. I did kind of want my background to be the Aether, but because she's in purple in this particular glam, it looked better with the void background. But I think that's quite cool. Like, if you're trying to find a group to, like, a static, then you've just got, you know, all of your details here when you're online, what you're interested in. I think it's quite a cool little feature. Oh my god, I've just realised that there's more glam plates. Okay, I won't do it now, but oh my god, we have more glam plates. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Not enough, because I want a glam plate for every single one of my glamours, including crafters and gatherers. Oh my god, look at it! Look! Ah, there's a whole 5 that I haven't used. Okay. First, maybe I should repair some shit. Let's repair that. Sorry. We will get on. Please don't leave. Actually, you can leave. This isn't going to be a good video. I wouldn't stick around. Okay, let's begin. Oh yeah, I've started my own FC. But it's literally going to be me and my friend in it, and that'll be it. Because I'm antisocial. Hence why we're called the Soloists. And I have a solo next to my name, so everybody knows I play solo. Okay. Let us begin. Tataru is putting on a pot of tea and looks in need of company, doesn't she always? What a whore. Sorry. Faye, how lovely to see you. If you're not up... I can't read. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? Yes, as long as it's just... I have my remote control. I can finally turn up the volume. Take a seat then, and I'll find us something to nibble on as well. As long as it's not a human heart, Tataru, that's fine. Because we all know Tataru is the ultimate evil. And she will be the ultimate bad guy, eventually. Excuse me. Much burping. Where's my drink? Where is my drink? Why? Black screen. There we go. Ah, that looks like a pretty cool spread. And little macaroons. Oh, so cute. Where the... Oh, sorry, I was about to say, where the fuck are the donuts? There's like 2 on the plate. 3 on the plate. So that's fine. She's so evil! Look at her surveying her kingdom. Ah! It's so much quieter these days with everyone around. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I actually can't remember where everyone's gone. They've all fucked off, haven't they? I know Stola's trying to get back to the first. No. Yeah, the first and whatever. I don't really care. Oh, look at me smiling. And I've also gone back to my original hairstyle because I missed it and I love it. And so, there's new hairstyles! Oh my god, I've forgotten everything. Okay, I will wait. I will do that after this. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I bet there's shit. If they're anything like the fucking Hrothgar without ears. Oh my god. Hrothgar mains, I apologise. I'm so sorry for you. Anyway, focus. Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavours. Yes. Meanwhile, I'm left with surplus of tea time, and the question of how to make the most of it. Make more money. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future? Hey! Shall I? Yeah, a grand new adventure, of course. That stray bit of... Seriously, where the fuck is mine? Travelling to the edges of existence, in fact, wasn't enough? Fuck no. Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you. I bet you do. Oh, it feels good to be an MSQ again. It's been too long. How long has it been? A few months? A lot has happened. You fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our staff from unimaginable threats. For your deeds, you've been hailed as a champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while? Okay. Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder. Hello, I'm famous. It's not going to work. You see this face? You're right, but who knows what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered. That's a great idea, but where to start? ... I like the air of mystery. Ponder. If you're having trouble deciding, just leave it to me. That smells like trouble. Thabnair, that's where you should go next. I've been to Thabnair. I doubt you're able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat-Han. I need to stop pronouncing that properly because I always say Radat-san. The last time you were there, with the burning skies and the rampaging monsters and so forth, and I'm sure Vitra would be pleased to see you. Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail the sea, now's your chance. I'm giddy with excitement, can you tell? Just think of all the new experiences you could have. Backity clicks. My cat's already fucked off. She's like, I don't want to... Oh, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the bounty? No! As a bearer of Asm's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much. Emmett, come back. That's great. Let's just flash that up right at the fucking beginning of the MSQ. Great. Thanks, devs. You know how to punch someone in the feels. Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world. Yep. My girl's got such a tiny forehead, but yet it looks fine. Like, it works. Whereas, I have forehead for days. It's weird. Anyway, in anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of travelling clothes. Aha, but it's still a work in progress, yeah. Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea. Speaking of, I really should have made myself a cup of tea before I did this. Yes! Make sure it has pockets. Sorry, that's probably really loud. But women will understand. Stop looking at me like that. I'm not dinner. She's just got a little... What are you needle pointing, Tataru? Is it your dastardly plan? Stitching here and trimming there, not the threads with love and care. Jesus, she's singing now. Is it a... Oh, it's one of the sheep in it. Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're brimming with excitement. He 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 he. I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims. Fucking yes. I mean, I think they have just fully embraced the fact that Tataru is the evil overlord. I have fallen asleep. Wow. Don't worry, I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across. She's like, please tell me that little patch is going to be on the outfit somewhere. I was really disappointed. Oh, I'm dozing off again. Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. God forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath, or if it just fucking rains, Tataru? Jesus. I need to stretch my legs. Oh, where are we now? Where are we now? Is this Ultima Thule? Doesn't look like it. Hello? Who dis? Mysterious cloaked thing with a what? New bad? And thus I am returned. Whoever the fuck you are. Cool. I suppose this is the beginning of a new story. And considering the last story was one blood, technically one main game and 5 expansions long. Ooh, sinister music. I'm completely ruining the atmosphere by being a complete dweeb. Blinkety blinkety blink blink. Did I dream that? Oh, you're awake. Oh yeah, sleeping in a chair. Not good. Apologies, I do get a little carried away with my sewing. You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga? Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we? Sure. Where the fuck is a Diamond Forge? Like, some of the music in this game is phenomenal. Some of it is this. Just less phenomenal. That's... yeah. I mean, I know every era can't have epic battle music, but... I mean... missing a trick. Where is the Diamond Forge? Diamond Forge? Where art thou? Let's mount up! Where is it? Is it in here? Is this the Diamond Forge? Yes, because look at all the people! Is there a Tataru in here somewhere? There she is. Hello! Observe as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. No napping this time, I only need a moment. You'll see. Wee, 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 wee. I like how I just dead-eyed looked at the camera and then didn't even realise I was doing it. Little more room in the shoulders, open up the cuffs, and a final adjustment to the hem. Da-da-da! All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Wow. You know, I think I'll keep what I'm wearing on, thanks, Tataru. What do you think? Doesn't it just scream ready for a bold new adventure? It screams peasant, I think you'll find. I can't even fucking see it. I've got, like, window glare. I'm so glad you approve. Yes, that's more like it. So what do I owe you? Ha ha ha! Don't be silly. Your approval is payment enough. Sure. If you really want to thank me, though, all I ask is that you wear this on your travels. For no. Or at least anywhere lots of adventurers might gather. Look at that face. That's a face of a killer, right there. They'll look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, wherever did she purchase those stylish yet practical garments? And before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Tataru's boutique. Mwahaha! I can hear it now, the merry clink clink of gill overflowing from my coffers, sweet music to mine ears. Oh, I quite like the necklace, it's quite cute. Ba 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 ba. Sorry, I need to stop staring at the camera, remembering it's a camera, not just a thing on top of my TV. Ahem, burgeoning merchant of Spartan side. You must be excited to start a fresh chapter in your life. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all your experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. Yeah, I remember everything. Or maybe you should start doing just that. You never know when some odd past detail might come relevant, or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the better part of the past decade. Something to keep in mind in any case. Yes, I know, that thing that they've introduced. Here we go, the collection expanded, the Unending Codex. So she literally got her own thing to herself. Scions, final days. Cool. The Unending Codex is now available in the collection in the duty section of the main menu. New entries for prominent terms and characters will be added into the codex as you progress through the main scenario. Quests. Great. Alright, where is she? She's still in... She's buried in here somewhere. Tataru! There she is. She's right in front of me. Tataru has some advice to share with you. As the former receptionist and sometimes intelligent gatherer of the Scions, allow me to offer you a word of advice. Do not expect juicy rumours to simply fall into your lap. Adventurers rely on gossip. The best places to pick up information are taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in Thavnair, suggest you explore your options at Merhedi's Mehain, the finest drinking establishment in Red Zetan. Charm the employees and they'll only point you in the direction of the local tale-tellers, but also share with you the tricks for loosening their tongues. Now I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the journey, Faye. May fair fortune find you. I don't know why I sang that bit. So, let us head to Charlene, because that's free, and then we will find our way to Thavnair. But first, I know I said I wouldn't do it, but I may just have to go. I'm not going to do my glams, don't worry, because that's going to take forever. But I may have to have a look and see if there are actually... They did say that they were bringing out new hairstyles, right? You may now trying in a dream fitting feature. Yeah, fun. Where is... I just ran past it, didn't I? I did! It's literally there. Good work, me. Let's see what we got. If anything, I'm still not sure if I actually saw that they were adding new ones. I know they've given Hrothgar a buttload. Well, I say a buttload. Yes, I'm not sure why we're getting style advice from a man who dresses like this. Oh no, hairstyle. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Oh my god! Sorry. Oh my god! How many have we got? 1, 2... Oh, hang on, I can't actually see anything. Oh, that's the hair I used to have on my very first Mikote. Oh! Oh, it's so cute! Oh, this one though. Oh my god. It's the Lalafell hair. Oh my god, that's so fucking cute. Oh, no. Is that it? Is that fucking it? We got 3 new hairstyles. And none of them are the Gira Banyan Plat. Ah! Oh my god, though! Just realises. Oh, I do quite like it. It's why on God's green earth though did they give us this one? Like, it's not bad, and it actually doesn't look terrible on Viera, but look at the lump of it at the back. Just no. Of all the hairstyles, at least make it look cool. Give it a mohawk or something. Jeez. I'm tempted. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're fucking doing it. As I've got the pigtails, just for this whatever thing is going to be. This I'm gonna go for the pigtails, and then I will go back to my main hairstyle of choice. I mean, I don't know what's with the weird cone head thing going on, but yay! I have bunches! Like me, she has bunches, so we have the same hair. That's fucking cute. Right, we now need to go to Radzatan, not Radzatan. What is talking? What is language? What is making noise with my mouth? Sorry. When I don't have anything to say, I sing. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we're actually going to... You know what, fuck it, I'm going to go there on my new mounts. Which mount should I get on? I've got pod. Yeah, let's do pod. Prepare for amazing music. Oh, it's so good! This is by far the best piece of music in this game. You can fight me if you don't agree, because it fucking is. It's so fucking beautiful. Look at her with her little bunches. Oh, I'm gonna have to change up balls. I'm gonna have to change my actually no, I think I'll keep my adventure plate, because that is her main hairstyle. I won't be keeping this one because it's cute, but it's not. It's definitely not a... Oh, it is really cute though. I might keep it for a little while. I haven't gone the right way. It definitely says Thavnair. I am in Thavnair, aren't I? I'm not being a complete moron. Yes, I'm good. I'm in Thavnair. Oh no, good. I have gone over them. Oh, I saw the weapons for the new Extreme Trial. Why don't they glow? Why do Extreme Trial weapons never fucking glow? Oh, I don't really care. It's always disappointing. Right, where are we going? That was a hiccup, I swear. That wasn't a burp. That definitely wasn't a burp either. Okay, I'm assuming it's that bar. Where is it? Mahedras, Mahen. Here we go. Oh, God, I hate this music. Where are all the people? Welcome to Oh, hello. I did not recognise you at first. You fucking hair man. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. Oh, it's really cute. Ruins beneath the bounty. Would you be speaking of the sunken treasure vault? I smell a dungeon. We have one regular historian, in fact, who could tell you all about it. All about it. Oh my god, did you hear that? My sternum clicked in like 3 different places. Ah, there he is. Professor Jeline. I thought I saw him come in. Well, hello. Although a somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayhane's unique beverages. Offer him any drink from our selection, and he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek, and a few other odd bits besides. Whatever you buy from him is on the house, by the way. If whatever, found out I took coin from Thadnev's saviour, she would have me scrubbing pots for a week. Bonza. Oh, hello. Yes. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending... Nope, I'm good. Oh god, is it going to be one of those... Why? I don't need interactive MSQ. I'm good with just getting on with shit. Oh, he's old. That's disappointing. And what may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? I want to ask you about the sunken... Oh, just a friendly chat. How about a drink? That hair is so fucking cute, I just can't. Well, I certainly wouldn't say no to a drink freely offered. Of course you wouldn't, old man. Oh, this music is sleaze. Here we are, one of Mehemeher's finest. Enjoy. Lovely. Bottoms up. Backache. Jahelene empties the cup in a single pull, you fucking alcoholic. That was very kind of you, miss, but I know when I'm being softened up. What is it that you want from me? Well... Yeah? Oh ho! Chasing down that old tale, are you? It does seem to appeal to the adventurous at heart. Now, where to begin? But I assume you've heard of Al-Zadal. Al-Zadal? He was king of the Auri tribe, which sailed to Thavner from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Radzatan. His decision to aid the Arcasadora is what ultimately won them the war against the Jasura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Al-Zadal III, is that? Who was known for his deeds as satrap in Radzatan's earlier days. Groovy. Some attest that this man travelled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches, others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first blood. Then there is the tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Al-Zadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worldly wealth within. In the centuries since, whenever a natural disaster or hardship befell Radzatan, folk would remember the tale of hidden treasure. Hearty souls would set out to claim their fortune, but precious few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? Cough. Apologies. I have a slight tickle in... Oh, my cup appears to be empty. You fooling no one, old man. Let's get him nice and bladdered, shall we? Ah, I see we've reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. Another for the professor. Oh ho ho! Today was a splendid day to visit the Mahane. Mahane. Jalheen gulps down his newest drink with gusto. Where were we? Hick, yes. Those who did return from the treasure vault refused. I mean, flatly refused to speak of what they saw. I won't keep doing that. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Azahama was saying. Azama's a fellow connoisseur, spirituous potables. Yes, he is. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail, I hear, but he did have... No, I can say no more without another drink. You seem the generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage what is so clearly a foolhardy quest? If my word sent you to your death, I could never live with myself. My choice, bro. I'm a grown-ass woman with pigtails. Deal with it. Is that so? Perhaps it's your turn to tell the tale. Then what manner of dangers have you faced? Well, remember this thing called the end of the world? I averted it. very edge of existence. From anyone else, I'd struggle to believe it, but I recognise you now. You're the hero of the final days. Fuck it. A drink! I need another drink to settle my nerves. Mill. More of the same, if you please. As you wish, but this one is on your coin, Professor. Fuck. Jane drains yet another cup dry. Oh, he's still upright, though. Well done. Oh no, is he falling asleep? Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to show a little more. This friend of us Hammers, he was desperate to buy a treasure map, one which showed the way to the entrance of the vaults. Seems she could only get it from some merchant. What's his name? But I forget. Let's drink a toast to you, my new best friend. May hear more drinks. Face plant. I think I might grumped him out. Wink. Oh, it's gonna be like flavoured water. I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell the difference. Your drink, sir. Ah, marvellous. I am parched. Ah, you miserable fuck. Downs the cup of water. Poof! That was water. Did you tell her to bring me water? Still, that's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head will certainly thank you in the morning. I seem to have overindulged. I have been put in mind of the words of Master Jalzan. Be wary how much of the drink you swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me, I shall subject you to no more of these unseemly antics. If you want to speak to Azhammer as well as I said, we share a taste for the May Haynes' finest spirits. He probably came in as we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune. You appear to have learned all that Dillian has to share regarding the Undersea Vault. To find out more, you'll need to locate a man by the name of Azhammer. Hi, baby! My kitty cat. Hi! Oh, hello, lots of people. Wherever can he be? Could he be hiding behind all the other people? I wonder. Oh look, there he is. Yes, I am Azhammer. Who might you be? Don't you know who I am? All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Al-Zadal, whatever, and I've been watching for his sails ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault. And that look in his eyes. I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. It was hunting Al-Zadal's third's otherworldly hoard, and his ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, that appetite for mysterious and the unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavour. So I will tell you what my friend told me, how he convinced their merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems this merchant, one Zashal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route, but my friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. Please don't stand on things. Sorry, my kitty cat. With what meagre wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the Bounty, and within those ruins hides a path to the vault deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Al-Zadal's, I think I'm saying that right, treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. It's quite depressing. Thanks, bud. What? Okay. Well, put it that way. Oh, she looks so cute with her bunches. I'm sorry, baby. I got to stretch my leg. Please, Ashal, please, you must let me have that treasure map. Ragged waif. Oh, he looks like a smarmy piece of shit. My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister too, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness? No, look at him. He reminds me of somebody. So you hope to find your fortune. And what, you expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment? A punch to the gonads! As I thought, come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Al-Zadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat-Han, and the direct descendant of Al-Zadal Khan. Oh my god. A fake, I'd wager. This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the runes hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession. I mean, I could just fucking kill you. A process artifact it is. Discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I would be the king of fools to simply give it away. You just found it! Be glad I'm no such king boy. Your scrawny hide would never return with the treasure alive. Ha 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 ha! Oh, cruel fate, why must you tempt me with wealth that I am powerless to claim? Go get a job. How shall I envy the one who purchases that precious map? Whatever they pay will be but a pittance against the golden hoard they stand to uncover. Is he working with this guy? He's got to be working with this guy. Yeah, there's a con. She knows it. That is such a cute hairstyle. Oh my god, I might actually keep it. It's Dean! Oh my kid! I know him! We're friends! What of you, sir? A fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Al-Zadal's lost fortune. A fortune, you say? Oh, you gonna do it for the boy? If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food. This is a con. He's trying to just, like, ramp up the excitement. I'm pretty sure. And I'm never wrong. I'll take it. Will this cover the price? Fucking Estinian. Don't just give him a bag of gold. Tataru would be so disappointed in you. Well done, you won it. Well met, my friend. Do you like my new hair? Someone is dressed for adventure. Thank you for noticing. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put on my stupid adventure outfit. But why Thavner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there is more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. That fucking map, my friend. Runesmeath the bounty. Curious, and here I've acquired a map to just such a site. With that said, I do believe I've earned the rest of my day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me, you needn't mind us. And now I fleeced one of the heroes of the final days. I pray the sisters were looking elsewhere. That doesn't sound good.
Does it, Boo-Boo?
No! This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure. You seem eager to be underway. Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. Yeah. If such a fortune truly exists, then I could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones to the final days. Oh, Estinian, you're such a good boy. I hope to do for Thavner what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove. Yeah, I'm sure I remember that happening. Come now, you know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits. So embarrassing. Speaking of precious lands, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice to the merchant. Yay! You're not that stupid, Estinian, thank God. I suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims. Yes. A transparent act for the most part, but 'twas not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waste pocket, then I will consider it money well spent, whether the map leads us to the vault or not. You are coming along, yes? Yes! Yes, I am! Let's go! Naturally, shall we split the expenses? He's got no money left. He spent it all on that map. 100%. I thought as much. Now let's see about securing a vessel. I can't believe I've got the same hairstyle now as my bun. Do listen to the adventuring music. Adventure is out there. Now where are we going? Oh, it's literally right here. You will recall I spoke of visiting Thavner at Vitra's request. Well, he finally invited me to a feast, and made his proposal once I was too full of Hannish delights to refuse. He wishes me to train the radiant host in lancework. But that is a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or a trawler with a ship fit for the open seas. Matsia is a fisherman by trade, yes? We should head to Al-Akyali and see if he can help us. Ha ha ha. You know what time it is. It's time for... Yes! Like, I wanted this mount anyway, but the fact that they put this music... Because they could have picked any of the songs from the Near Raid series, but no. They picked the best one. They knew what the fuck they were doing. Ooh. So what happens if I go to my portrait? Let's add another one. Okay, so I've added another one. Nope. Portrait. Apply to no. Use as instant portrait. What the fuck does that mean? Edit portrait. Ah! Yes! Boom. Okay. Yes. Oh, alright, now fuck it. Oh, I did a dumb thing. So I was in Eureka for shits and giggles while waiting for 6.1 to come out. Trying to get some of the Pyros weapons because they're pretty for glamsies, and trying to get the fucking mount. Except, like a freaking moron, I was opening the wrong chests. Yep, 2 types of chests in Pagos, and I was opening the wrong one. And thought, I think I'd opened about 300, and was like, why haven't I got the mount yet? This is ridiculous. Wrong fucking chest. So that was fun. Oh, he's back in his battle gear. Much better. My friends, what brings you to our humble village? Treasure! You need a seaworthy vessel to seek these ruins. Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favour. Wait here and I'll have a boat docked and ready for you in no time at all. Thanks, buddy! Yeah, this kid's gonna get annoying. Have you noticed our little shadow who's been following us since we left the city? Hard not to. Well, we see you there, boy. Show yourself. Ah, it is you. Do you know how far out of our way we walked so that you'd not cross paths with some wild beast? I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the heroes who saved Thavnair? You are, I know you are, and I've gone and cheated you. I work with Zashal, you see, the map merchant. It's my job to play the pleading orphan and convince a crowd his wares are worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done, and beg you for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have... well, we'd be... dead! Enough, I knew your game, and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, as it turns out, if my friend here was seeking those very ruins. Hi! You are kind to overlook the wrong I have done you. But there is more you need to know. Oh ho! The map you bought is very real, as is the island it shows. I overheard Zashal selling the information to another customer. I'm just having a look at something. Ooh, pretty. Sorry. Anyway, he told that man where he needed to search, but the ruins about the ruins, about the vault, about everything. Then the man sailed out to find his fortune and never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you, maybe even a whole army. I do not doubt that the ruins all hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there is little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... Hush! He's like, Jesus, kid! We could invite a comrade who might need a hand in moving the treasure. Now you've gone and made him cry. Yes. Fucking Estinian, you and children. I did not. That was not my intention. Oh, very well. Assuming we do find his treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. Any ideas on whom to approach? The islands have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. Oh, but I want... yeah, fucking Ishtola. Ishtola? Magics would be a welcome addition, aye, but I'm loath to interrupt her research. Maybe we could ask a less prickly companion. Come on, you love... Little Lord Alphino and his sister. Were they not bound for Garlemald? They have far more important matters. Look, if I've only got one fucking choice, will you just tell me what it is? Stop. Don't ask me to choose and then not let me have my first choices. That's so rude. Don't be fucking Graha and Creel. Don't be fucking Graha and Creel. It's going to be Graha and Creel, isn't it? Those two would never answer. Would answer, but they... oh my god, it is. It's fucking... Aye, Creel may have her hands full rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Graha, he would surely leap to the invitation. God damn it! I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Graha. Will that set your mind at ease? Yeah, yes. If that man is as strong as you, he is though strong, I mean. What is your name, boy? Murad, sir. Well, Murad, your life is yours to live as you will, but I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I do, but what choice do I have? We need to eat, and everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Ah, oh, Estinian. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. I can always hear the eye roll. Why do you always end up babysitting children? I shall leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure. As I recall, he was based in the annex. Someone here ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Let us be off too, Murad. Do me a favour and don't stray from the path. Do 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 do. Bye. Oh, I've got a song in my head now. My version's so much better. Oh, where could he be? Oh no, wait. I think actually he's in here, isn't he? Is he in there? Oh, there he is. Oh, look who it is. Welcome back, Faye. What might the students do for you? Where the fuck is Graha? Because he's apparently my only option. Graha, yes, he's in the main hall with Mistress Creel. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go and give them an excuse to take a break. Will do, my guy, will do. Oh, I know I've said this already, but it's fun to do MSQ again. I missed it. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, Ojika, my good man. Hello. Would you be so kind as to... Hello! Isn't this a pleasant surprise? I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there. Of my radiance. I know. How's Restoration Students coming along? Slow and steady. Raha and I have been compiling all records of the students' activities. We located several accounts of the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we've recovered from the Isle of Val. And judging by progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come. Well, you wanted to. But what brings you to the annex, my friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around. No. Blah 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 blah. Treasure vault of Al-Zadal III. And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition? I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task, on the subject of which I had hoped to ask for your assistance. Raha's like, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go! Okay, he's mildly adorable. Then again, it's not so urgent that I can't wait until you've returned. You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were. Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed. I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed. Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already. Yep. You weren't my first choice, by the way. Have you asked anyone else to come along? I wanted to. Then I might suggest we invite Ishtola? Ever since Sans disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered with the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived and Ishtola, my first choice! We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon. Considering what you've told us of Al-Zadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe Ishtola will be more than interested to hear what you have to say. Okay, Graha, you are growing on me right now. Splendid, then let's head to the archives at once. Wait, before you go, I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Orianger! Yay! He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like. From what I can gather, the Loperates are looking for make improvements to their own creation, and wish to learn more about how we build things down here. So why not take Orianger with you? Let him study Al-Zadal's legacy firsthand. That sounds like a plan. None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. And we need a healer, so yeah. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Orianger an invitation once we've spoken to his Shola. Oh, the gang's getting back together again, it's beautiful. Safe travels, you two, but don't forget, I still like your help with that other matter I mentioned. Yeah. I'm assuming that's going to be Alliance Raid. Right then, it's off to the library. Because I'm pretty sure it's in Charlene that we unlock that. So that would make sense. I really like that picture of Garuda up on the wall. Let's go! Oh my god, there's like everybody here. Doing. Where am I going? Studium? No. Where the fuck is she? Where the fuck is she? But first, what is this? Aha! Wandering minstrel. Oh no! I've unlocked it first. Yeah, I don't care. Let's see if anyone's actually got groups open for it yet. Oh, not many. Yeah, but look, there's quite a few. Duty complete already? Are you kidding? How? It's been up for like, what? I think it went up just before 10? Are you kidding me? Jesus, people are eager. Wow. But there's still not many people up there though. Called Bahamut. Yeah, I mean it is still a random Tuesday morning. I'm sure some people probably took the day off. Okay, so we've done that. Where the fuck is she? Ah, she's all the way over there. Of course she is. I don't like the way the hair poops move though. They do look like kind of turds hanging behind my head, but they just look so damn cute. Bam, 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 bam. I do like all these just random little clumps of people where you know they're talking to NPCs. Histola! Hi! Oh, she's sweeping. Oh, she's so precious. I've never known Estella to doze off in the middle of research before. Oh, too adorable. Just passing out on the floor, being weird. What are you doing? Oh, okay. 4 hours later. What? 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 I closed my eyes for a moment. I think it might be a bit more than a moment. Hi! Oh! Oh my god, that was adorable. Oh, Istola. How long have you two been here? We didn't want to wake you. Nor did I want to fall asleep. I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me. As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. Our means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ. Well, I can do it, so you know it exists. So I promised Runar, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task. You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations. Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you it's just quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh faith student again. A scholar in her element. Indeed. Was there something else you wished to ask of me? We're going on an adventure! Come with us! Al-Zadal is no minor figure in Hannish history, and so much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. Could help your research. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clues as to how it was accomplished. So you should really come with us. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries? As if I could refuse. Hell yeah! And when's to embark upon this expedition? Now! Akiali by ship, but before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Ryanja as well. He was in Thormazine. Last we heard. Yeah, again, we need a healer. Then by all means, let us recruit him and be on our way. Yay! And look at that, we have a party of 4. Ready for a dungeon. Oh, my butt! My butt! My butt! It's going numb. And I'm in Jim Jammies. Jim Jammies! And I'm sitting on my bed, as I always do. Ugh! Okay, where the floopity boops is Ryanja? Oh cool, he's down below. Jump over the carbuncle. Bum, bum. Oh, let's find out actually what the thing, because I think they have updated what you can buy with bi-coloured gemstones. I was kind of hoping it would be the pretty mount, but that seemingly might be a new massive fate in Elpis, so that will need to be done. Oh, I forgot I've turned mount music on, so I have to listen to the fucking Chocobo music, and I'm sorry, yes, I don't like this music. It's terrible! Have you got anything new that's worth purchasing, my guy? Nope. Just orchestration rolls. Not interested whatsoever. Cool! Let's head then to... Where is he? Is he here? Is he in there? No, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck you, lion. Yes! Sorry, I'm gonna have to turn it up. I'm sorry. This is the only mount now I will ever use just so that I can listen to the music. Problem is you never listen to it for very long before you get off. My cat is literally sitting, staring at me on the screen. Hellos! Hello! She's so stupid. What are you doing? What? I'm gonna move some shit out of my way and so that I can stretch my legs when I need to. Oh. Or actually that occasionally my microphone likes to disconnect. Fuck! Oh god. There's a good chance that... Oh shit, I forgot about that. There's a good chance that like everything that I've been saying for like the last hour has not been recording. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, see, look, it's just about to get to the good bit. Okay, but it's pointless being mounted when I can run really fast. Like, why do people not just play as dancer just so that you can go places quicker? Is there someone in here? There's a stole there. Oh, there we are. No, don't you. Fuck off. No, fuck off. There he is. Buried in the masses. Hellos. Stop it. Thank you. Ah, illustrious champion. Bab, 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 bab. Bab, bab. Cloaked in the mantle of common explorer. Fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. There's a part of me that feels like I should just put it on once. I'm told an expedition is in the offering. By who? I've only just got here. Oh, it looks so cute. I'm sorry. Wasn't Thancred with you? Not that I care, because he's a moron. He left to attend some personal errand, but should be returning ere long. Don't care. You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust. And true to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request from aid from our preferred lunar allies. Fucking Operates. As you may recall, the Operates have been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which I might serve to benefit mankind. Oh, it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them on this endeavour, but I return to offer mine own counsel. And this is what has what to do with the treasure vault exactly? Grah, you're so rude. Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Creel. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Operates now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts. I wouldn't mind doing some treasure hunts, but again, you need people. Thus, with a newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon. So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them. My cooperation, you are such... You are so whipped, Urionje. What have you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos? For you, actually. Sorry, hit mic. Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honoured to accept thine invitation. Good ho! Got my face. Does my face look even redder when I take my glasses off? Jesus. That's bad. How long hath it been, I wonder, when our last actions were not impelled by fate or desperation? Fuck knows. Aye, though I cherish Hassan's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change. Where are you going? She's trying to get in the duvet. What are you doing? Idiot. There we go. Oh yeah, I've read that already. Sorry, she's burying her way through my duvet. Counting Estinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be advised to refrain from recruiting others. Oh, we've got 5 now. I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way? Oh no, Shola, I think I might end up actually picking Estinian. Oh, it's Thancred! What? No time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard? Bard? We're never a bard. All is well, I trust. I've wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parlayed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross. How was your pilgrimage? Having an astrologian beside you on the road is surprisingly convenient, and it doesn't hurt that he's making strides with his light-hearted banter. Ah. In any case, as we made our way round Al-Zadal, whatever, we saw that much of the continent is now in various stages of chaos. Great. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. So of course they immediately turn on each other. But that's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out lest they may mature into full-grown headaches. Lilos, what the hell are you doing? So for what reason have so many esteemed personages seem fit to gather? Go on an adventure. You don't have to come. Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my travelling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory. I'm just better. Nay, it is not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfilment of my commitment to the Operates. Yeah, whatever you want to tell yourself, love. Ah, of course. And if you have Estinians rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need. Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you if you like. Oh, I love her! I fucking love her! We may have been released from obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? No. In all seriousness, it's best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters. I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations. Sure. Oh, balls, my ipid is dying. Till we meet again! Farewell, and good riddance. Shall we also hasten to our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us. What was he doing again? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hair flick for good luck. Bum ba-dum ba-da-ba-da-bum ba-dum ba-da-ba-da-bum ba-dum. Eddie-doo. No, I don't need to do that. I need to go this way. Bum 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 bum. Meow. This music is stupid. So that's what I have to suffer with. If I want to listen to the amazing mount music with the pod mount, I must also suffer this garbage. Where are you? Meow! I send you to recruit Gahar and you return with the entire survey party. I hope Matsuya's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. What he means is, we are grateful for the use of one of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad for the chance to provide it. I ask only that you take care to stay clear of the reefs and the shallows there. It's pretty but. Aye, we will keep an eye out. Money! Ishtola is intrigued by the legend of Al-Zadal III. Can we be intrigued on the way? No. On the beach it is. Al-Zadal III, I confess I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Could it be more than simple folklore? Folklore! Oh aye! And what of the treasury supposedly brought back? The Sundersea vault may hold relics from other affliction. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond that we know not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault! Is this new music? Have I heard this before? I'm really bad at recognising music in 14. There's a lot of it, to be fair. No, I've heard this. Yeah, no, I know this one. Don't know what it's called. Yes! Let's go fly a kite. For my party, we're going to go with Sorry Stola. Let's go! Yeah, I don't do dungeons with randos anymore. If I don't have to, why should I bother? Do you see what it says next to my name? It says fucking solo. Hydrate. Take it that's the glyph. Whee! Oh goody, those things. What was that? Nope, she's under the bed. Wow, okay. You're right, Boba! I thought she got up, but no, she's just curled herself up under the duvet. Oh, slow-mo. Slow-mo walking. Look at me remembering to dance partner. Are there any other enemies? Anywhere? No? Really? Fuck. Boo that. Hang on, I'm coming. I'm fucking coming. Seriously? I think a waste to use this, but whatever. Dude, this music sucks a little bit. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Okay, let's go. Run. We're running and jumping and running. This is pretty. Oh, something's gonna drop on us. Hello. What are you? Ow! Fuck! Did I not run that far? Is that what happened there? But don't fucking worry, Ryonja. I'll heal myself. I think that pathway is it? Can I get through there? Fuck it. We'll do small pulls to start with. God, I forgot how boring it was just killing mobs. Ah, fucking die. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Don't you wanna be? Ah, there you go. So I couldn't have gone any further. Good to know. What about here? Do we think there's more enemies? Do we think I can grab some more enemies? Yes! Come with me! It's alright, Graha's got it. He's all fine. Don't worry. He's a profesh. Oh, no. How are you all dying? You know you have to move out of AoEs, right? Oh my god, is Graha gonna fucking die? Uriange, what are you doing? Estinian, will you avoid fucking AoEs, my eye? Good grief. Are we novices? Have we never done this before? Wow, Graha, way to run out of that AoE too late. Yeah, maybe it was a bit... Oh, I suppose it's still alive though, to be fair, so... There we go. Just about managed to scrape through. Good work, Ariange. You kept everyone alive. Did I not press Peloton? Jesus. Shut up, Lolos. What is this? Oh my god. Hang on, my cat wants to leave. Hello. Ambu Jam. I like that, Ambu Jam. Is this like the guardian of the entrance, one assumes? Big wave! I'm going to assume that's an AoE. And when I say AoE, I of course mean group damage. Tentacle dig. What does that mean? Where's it coming out? Ah, hello, big AoE. Boss music's pretty cool. I will give it that. Wow, we've done the damage. Oh, 2 tentacles to avoid. Here? Yes. Ooh, hello, red and blue. What the fuck? Oh, I've got into that kind of starey mood. Oh, hello. D. Oh, it's going down a bit quicker now. Big wave. Why am I doing this? Why am I like just I've gone into like full stereo mode. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Ah! Where are we going? Where are we going? Where is it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? Is it going here? Yes. I am trying to ignore what the scions are doing because they do kind of give it away, and I am trying to figure it out for myself. Let's not accidentally deselect the enemy. Oh no! I don't have my whatever it's shield samba available. I'm helping! God, are we even going to get to the limit break before we kill it? I don't think we are. Hey! Where's it? Treasure coffer? There it is. Savage Might Materia? Fuck you! Okay, come on. Ah! Okay, we're in. Glyph of passage detected, confirming bearer's identity. Okay. Special copper. Darba bracelet of healing. Super fucking useful, thanks. For nothing. Still do that thing. Do I go get more enemies? Do I chill here? Nah, let's be good deeps. I mean, these guys are going down pretty fucking quick, actually, so. Oh, itchy eyeball. Ah. Okay. Oh, hello. Unrecognized ethereal signature. Brazen thief. You will proceed no further. Oh, hi. Do I want to wait until... Yeah. That is why we wait. Oh my god, more reinforcements. Come on, hurry up. Ow! You hit me. Are these guys just going to keep coming until we kill the thing in the middle? I assume that is going to be the case. Luckily, they're going down as again pretty dark. Ah! I'm really not sorry, Stinian. No, you're not the healer. Uriange, the other elf. I am making a lot of work for you, I'm sorry, but apparently my brain is just completely switched off. Huh? What you said, buddy? You should do it. Bye! No, not quite so bye. No, wrong button! Cool. Get him! Ba-dum. Yes, the doorway is always a good place to tank things. God, yeah, my eyes really hurt. Ow! I might have to take some drugs in a minute. And when I say drugs, I mean paracetamol. Nah, I'm not wasting that on these schmucks. Oh, I'm so upset that I forgot about that. Oh, if there's a huge chunk of this that's going to be muted, I will cry. Because it's not like I can go back and do it again. Oh, another one of these. I suppose I could start hitting it. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, now we get out the big guns. Boom. Oh my god, more reinforcements? Motherfucker. Oh, is this one of those things I'm actually supposed to kill the thing in the middle before he calls all the reinforcements rather than me just waiting for them to be here? Was that me being stupid? It is entirely possible. What the fudge is that? Core Trap Al-Zadal the 14th. Cool, he's got a crown on his head. Where does a crab get a crown? Dee 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 dee. Doo doo doo. Oh, everyone's dead. At least it's a relatively linear dungeon. Whee! Go, Graha! There you go. Turn back, treasure seeker, or this vault will be your tomb. Well, we've got some squares on the ground. I'm assuming they're going to be doing something. Articulated bits. Okay. So, we now move here? Yes. Diffusion ray. Yes. My guts were correct, Koth. Okay, articulation bits. Okay, so fuck, where the fuck do we stand? What? Here? Oh, so yeah, there's like a thin sliver of safe zone. Youcha magouches. I suppose where you can hit the boss is a clue, because he gets shields up, doesn't he? Oh. Here again? Oh. How do you know which ones are going to go off first, though? Do they have... Oh, they had little dots in front of them. Maybe that's the thing. Well, I'm gonna get to figure it out. 3... Ah, so the ones that are firing first? Oh, I was right. It is here. Fuck! Dang it! Diffusion ray. Nope. Definitely don't want to be standing near Graha. Yes, Jenny, I do hope you're using your positionals. We need all the DPS we can get. You lazy motherfucker. Excuse me. Ooh, here? Yes. That wasn't too bad. You agree to approve your undoing. Darber Mitts of Casting. This music reminds me of something, and I can't think what. It's quite generic. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go see if I can find some more people. Yay! Come here, please. Thank you. Do 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 do. I don't remember how to play. It's like, honestly, my eyes have like completely unfocused themselves. I'm having real trouble. I don't know why. I swear I did this the last time I was recording gameplay. I don't know whether I'm dreaming, but these mobs seem to be going down like relatively quickly. Which is nice. Makes a fucking change. Do dee do. Do. Is there a treasure coffer? No. It's quite pretty, I suppose. I mean, that's a lot of treasure, actually. I kind of didn't notice that. Lol. I think 5 enemies is enough. Yeah, considering Graha. Oh no, he's fine. Uriange pulled it out of the bag. Good work, bud. So, how's it going? This is fun, isn't it? I am not looking forward to going back and doing extreme trials. I told myself that the first 2 would be enough. You know, prove that I can do it. That's fine, but I've seen a picture, like a teaser picture of the new mount, and it's kind of what I hoped it would be, which is, I think it's blue and I think it might have feathers on it. Which means I'm going to have to try and fucking get it. Which is going to be years of my life again gone, because I got lucky with Zodiac. I got the drop for that mount on my 9th clear, amazingly. A Hydaelyn, yeah, that was the 89th clear I got. Or was it the 88th? I think it was the 88th clear I finally got the drop for that kitty. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, if I could get fucking lucky with Endsinger, that would be great, but 'tis not my luck, alas. But this is the thing, like, if I want to do it, I've got to do it now. Because everyone else is going to be doing it. It's going to be much easier to find groups. Although it depends. It like some people are asking for quite high minimum item levels. I think I'm 589, which isn't max. Max is 560. But obviously, once a Galia is unlocked and doable, then I can upgrade my gear to level 600. So make it a bit easier. I need a wee. But yeah, I don't remember much. Hello. Ooh, Looming Warden Capiculu. Yeah, I don't remember much about the Endsinger fight, other than it was insane to start with. So that'd be fun. But I want my blue kitty. Oh, my back. Okay. Music hath started. It is time. Oh, treasure coffer. Fuck you, Materia. Fuck actual you. Do. Ba, ba. Warning, this vault is under my protection. Failure to withdraw. Well, okay, things are obviously going to stick out of the ground, I would assume, from the floor. Billowing bolts. I don't stand in that shit. Okay, that was room wide. Cool. Know that for the next time. Oh yes, look. Evil. Spin out. Move. Oh, hello. And then spin out. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? That was so stupid with this epic music going on. Oh my god. I mean, it's different, I suppose, and I quite like the fact you had to direct yourself, but wow. Wow. I have no words for that. That was so dumb. So fucking dumb. They've outdid themselves? They've outdone themselves, rather. Okay. Hello. Power surge. Okay, so we're all standing by the yellow tethers, apparently. Cool, that makes sense. So then I'm assuming if there's a yellow one, that then you stand by the opposite colour. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. I suppose this is the final boss, so he's going to have a few more mechanics. Do. Oh! Oh no! Oh, this is so stupid. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Oh, I just can't. Who on earth came up with that? And the what they look like when they're spinning. Oh, this music's so epic. Whoops, we got that up. Do 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 do. Wild weave. So we stand next to a green one? Is that right? Bum bum. Oh no! My devil mint ran out. Shit. Do 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 do. Ha. Oh yeah. Oh, wrong button. Ah, fuck. Oh, you did. That's it. New dungeon completed. Bye. Twinning! Hey, Shola, where the fuck have you been? What are we gonna get? Dabar's doublet of scouting. I want to see what that looks like. Ah, where is it? Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of these because I don't fucking need these. So it's probably going to be in my inventory. Yay! Rampart card. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like. How's it die? Oh, bitch. Oh. I mean, it's really not like who's that for scouting? I can never remember. Yeah, it doesn't really strike me as like a rogue ninja outfit, but oh, what do they look like? Interesting. Okay, we may have to be farming this bitch for some of the other glams, see what they look like. Excuse me. Oh, what is this? What is this? What have we here? 'Tis not unlike a Hannish alchemical furnace in design. Well, there is one way we might find out. Go stand in it. Stop! You mustn't touch it. Varshan! What are you doing here? If it's the person I think it is, yep. Ooh, pixels. Vitra, my apologies. Shall I continue calling you Varshan? You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not the setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters. Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth. Stinian. Great Vitra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance? Okay. It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest for the purpose of sealing something away. I wasn't going to touch it, but you know Ishtola. I'm going to throw her under the bus. Fuck yes. You and I will speak later. Uh-oh, I'm in swavel. Oh, the comedy. Not the time for frivolity, my friend. Not the time. This something of which thou speakest, might it be some manner of threat? But in your own time. Perhaps I should simply show you. Okay. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Blue, 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 blue. Oh, ooh, it's oozing. A gateway. Itchy eyeball. Where doth it lead? We must find out. Schmirk. I have lifted the seal, if only for a moment, but by an authority only I possess. A planar fissure. Fissure? No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void. That's not a good thing. Is that where we're going next? I may have to go for a piddly diddly. Yes, piddly diddly time! Back in the mood! So like an idiot, I'm pretty sure I can actually pause this while I go do stuff, so I'm a moron, but I will hold off, but I do want a cup of tea in a minute. Void gates and fissures are much the same thing in practice, in the sense that both allow passage between the source and the 13th. The difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of their creation. A fissure is an incidental tear in the fabric between worlds, whereas a void gate is the product of deliberate action. I suspect this is the latter, judging by the elaborate breathe. Stairs. Very unfit. By the elaborate mechanism put in place to control it. To think that our search for material riches would lead to this priceless discovery. That swirling emptiness, it puts me in mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. You may now enter Al-Zadal's legacy with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the trust interface located under duty in the main menu. Nope, I don't want to talk to you. Back off. The Tataru is appraising the void gate. Let's go. I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins. You have something to hide? To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory. Always a good time. Guess who's back? Back again. Lolo's back. An age 5 millennia passed when the Allagan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Mercidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors. With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities. In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring descendants of the Void. Yep, I've beaten her many, many, many times. Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss. I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen. Yeah, hello, ancient dragon. Duh, from another planet. Indeed I did. I heard Tiamat's roar in defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Asdarja. Okay, am I supposed to know who the fuck that is? We dragons are not male or female, as men are not want to classify. As men I want to classify, but elder sister is the closest mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Asdarja cared for me where my sire could not. Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-Sent hordes. I feel like I should know the name Asdarja, but I don't. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss like to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Asdarja risked her all on a final gamble. She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could, but even as I came upon the glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Asdarja has been lost to us ever since. I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice. That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes it must have seemed as if a lone dragon driven to madness simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for a means to reunite with Asdarja. Until I could search no more, until a lag was dust and the arts to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost. Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here under the control of a Hannish device. My discovery came before Al-Zadal was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural plane of fissure. Shaw. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I can enlist the aid of our talented alchemist, did matters take a favourable turn. But you are in the body of a child. Could you just not go in this form? And then change when you get there? The dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to the size that a child might pass through. Right, so this is the bigger size. Cool. No, not long ago you told us that you called out to your kin. The Astarja's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one. Oh, so he's been and gone. Okay. With hope in my heart, I had used the simulacrum to cross the threshold, but no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of void scent clambering around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more. The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Radzatan and abandoning your sister, and you chose the latter. Aww. 'Twas not that thy sibling scorned thy call, 'twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither Raw nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th. I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long in sojourn, and even the being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. So, is the void actually one of the reflections? You've seen this phenomenon before, and we stopped it, when we stepped into the darkness. I remember when Nero turned purple. Turn purple? Well, yes, his wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his aether. Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed. Then there is little hope for Astarja. Well, no, I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course, with a warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive in the state in the 13th without being warped by its energies. Yeah, I'm guessing that's a reflection. I'm assuming this is a side quest that I just didn't bother actually doing or reading and just skipped through. Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late. Aren't you, like, immortal? And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. Why don't we go and have a look? So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed, that and to secure the treasure, of course. So you're just hoarding this treasure when you could be using it to help your people. I wish only to forget the rest. You can tell she wanna go. What? No! So they managed not only to expand the fissure, but also manipulated it as one might a gate. Astonishing. It's the only chance I could learn more of how this feat was accomplished. I will tell you what I can. First, however, I must return to the High Crucible and arrange to replace the Guardians you so handily destroyed. It will not do to leave the gate unattended. My apologies. We were perhaps a touch zealous in our rush to uncover the vault's secrets. If the constructs can be repaired, we will be happy to offer our assistance. That won't be necessary, much as I retain spare vessels for myself. We keep duplicate Guardians on hand for such eventualities. In any case, we should return to Radzatan. Okay. Kitty kit. Hello. Where is the closest? I think I am there. Hop, bop, bop, da. Wah, 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 wah. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah. Are you in here? No, you're over here. I promise we will discuss the Void Gate further, but first I must attend to the matter of the Vault's sentinels. As your instruments have no doubt informed you, the Capiculu has been reduced to so much scrap. Please bring a new one out of storage and see that it is conveyed to its post along with some few lesser constructs. Was it tomb robbers? Fiends born of the Tower of Zot? By the sisters, do not tell me a blasphemy writ roams free. Hi. Do. Well, looking as sheepish as they possibly can. Alright, Graha is growing on me. I need to stop digging at my cushions, please. Why such guilty faces? Surely it isn't you who are responsible for this. Oh. Well, the details aren't important. I shall see it done immediately. What do you win? What do you win? Okay. And with that, the vault will soon be secure once more. Now, I believe you had questions. Quite a few, in fact, but I'd like to begin with the gate itself. Is it still functional? It is still functional, yes? Indeed, which is why I saw it sealed with an alchemically forged lock and warded it with my magic. Such power must not fall into the wrong hands. In truth, the primary reason for the vault's construction was to keep the gate hidden from the outside world. So much effort for such a little door. That little door you speak of leads to an abyss teeming with unspeakable horrors. That said, in its current state, it would admit only the lowliest of void scent, and from his side no man would be able to pass through. No man? I should think Alphanor would fit, given a firm enough push. Oh, burn! Physical size is only one consideration. The true restriction hinges upon the etheric density of the soul in transit. And yet you succeeded in expanding its diminutive portal and sending your simulacrum into the 13th. Thanks to my brilliant alchemists, I should have destroyed the anomaly when I found it, but instead I bade them devise a means to control it. After much experimentation, they accomplished the impossible. A method was conceived by which my magics could manipulate the fissure and transform it into a serviceable gate. But the process has long since been forgotten. Once I had given up searching for Al-Zadal, there was no need to preserve such esoteric and dangerous knowledge. Thus has the gate lain dormant for years uncounted. Our own passage to the 13th was made relatively simple thanks to the Crystal Tower. Oh yeah, duh! That's the final fucking thing, innit? That's where the Cloud of Darkness is. Wow. Sorry, I'm really dumb. Again, I didn't bother doing the actual Crystal Tower MSQ, not MSQ. I didn't read it, I skipped it. Yeah, I had no idea who Graha was in Shadowbringers. An ancient mechanism channeled the tower's vast stores of energy to open a void gate, once bound to a covenant made with the Cloud of Darkness. Once that sovereign entity was beaten back, however, the covenant was broken and the doorway severed from its connection to the void. Theoretically, it should be possible to reconnect the gate by forging a new pact with another void scent, but such deals usually end in the betrayal and death. Oh, okay. In any case, we should attempt to gain an understanding of the bounty gate. Mayhap you could resume the search for your sister. As I've already explained, I put those futile hopes to rest centuries ago. My place and my duty is here now. Ah, I had meant to ask, what prompted you to search for the vault in the first place? Money, money, money! It was Austinian's idea. I like the comedy options. I'm appreciating how much comedy there is. As I recall, 'twas you who was chasing tales of undersea ruins. Lies. Well, as you have seen, the fabulous wealth from the stories is quite real, if not its rumoured origin, but I'm afraid I must assert a proper claim. I've been adding to that trove for years, little by little, but the time has come to spend it, that I might alleviate my people's suffering. Yes! Then we are of one mind. We had no intention of taking it for ourselves. God, don't you know us at all? Isn't that right, my friend? Thinking. Thinking. Your Excellency, would you object if I were to... Sorry. Conduct a closer examination of the gate? I will make no attempt to open it, of course. I owe you and yours a debt that can never be repaid. Whatever boon you ask of me, I shall have it. You shall have it. You are most gracious. I shall take full advantage of your permission. Would that I could join thee in thy study, but the Loporrits will be anxious to receive my report. I beg my leave of you. I know I must be off to Charlene as well. Mistress Krill was eager to speak with you about that request, so please come back to the annex as soon as you are able. Farewell for now. Are we done then? Is this it? Over so soon. But Alliance Raid. I might have to take a break before I do the Alliance Raid, though. We can discuss my findings once I return. You'll not be rid of me so easily. You may now undertake the Chronicles of a New Era side quest series Myths of the Realm. Speak with the fresh-faced student at the Baldesian Annex to accept the first quest. No, do you know what? I think I'm going to do MSQ first, if there's much left. This might be it. The difficult part in all this will be deciding how best to put these riches to use. Will you lend me your assistance in these deliberations? Of course! Thank you, Faye. Faye and I are in this together. I will follow her example. Bop, bop. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Oh, somewhere dark and shadowy. Are we again at the 13th? Oh, it looks really spoopy. Oh, it's this guy again. We're gonna... Oh. Hello. Who are you? Ooh. Woody. Shh. What are you doing? What? Oh, hello, we have a form. Oh my god, if it's freaking what's his face again of the big bootay, I am done. That's a lie, I'm not done. I'll never be done. What is his name? I actually can't remember his name. I can see his face. Wow. Throne of Earth. I sensed the breaching of a gate, but I was not instigated from this side. 'Twas thrown open from the other. We guess Throne of Fire, Throne of Wind, and Throne of Water? I too felt it. A rare occurrence, yes, but such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. Intriguing. An opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have waited nigh on 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip our grasp. Exciting. Yet we must not underestimate she who bested the cloud of darkness. Even restrained by the covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispersed by some flesh and blood mortal. I am no mere flesh and blood mortal. Bah, let her come. I will drown the world and watch this fleshling gasp for breath in her final moments. Whoa, buddy, chill, okay? Your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Knight in black. Think back to our struggles beneath the sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. Why did they make an evil reflection? That seems odd. 'Tis time we set the war in motion and win redemption for our star. Okay, hello plot. Shall we begin? If we are to spend the treasure wisely, then we must first determine which groups will benefit most from monetary assistance. Some of my citizens may find it intimidating to speak with the satrap directly, so I would ask that you act in my stead. Bam 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 bam. Faye, you are to visit Akiali and Yedim something. Speak with Matsuya and his people, listen to their grievances. Justinian, I bid you do the same at Pelika Sands. I'll be conducting my own inquiries at the Giant Skull grounds. Once you believe you have sustained the needs of the populace, we can reconvene at Megaduta. Okay. Where we going? This way. Doing, doing. Ba-ba-dum, bam, ba-dum, bam, boom. And we're gone. Right. Oh, do you know what? Let's just teleport. Let's just... I sense the end of the MSQ is nigh. I'm going to get that done. I'm going to have a break. I'm going to eat something. And then I'm going to dive in for some Alliance Raid funnage. Oh, itchy leg. I'm nearly there. There it is. Oh, Faye, I was so glad to see you had returned unharmed. You've finished with the boat then? Am I on the boat? Obviously I'm finished with the boat. Anything the village desperately needs? Well, I suppose Al-Zadal's loss hit us the hardest. I've been trying to find buyers for my fish, but although I sell a few here and there, there's so much more difficult than it was before. Everyone's still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. Yes! This is one of the mounts I just bought myself. Look at it! Oh, I love it! I actually fucking love it. It was so worth the 2 million MGP. Ah! Oh my god, it's so cute! Yes, so I went and bought the pod, obviously, because only 300,000 MGP. And then I bought the cork purr, whatever it's called. And I bought this one. So I've now got like no MGP left. What could such a wonder cost, do you wonder? Normally I part with 3 bottles for the generous price of 19,800 gil, but for you I'm willing to get as low as even 10,000. You'd be practically stealing from me. I am not Estinian. Oh, the sass. The sass is strong with this one. Estinian, who is You're the one who was with that spear-totting fellow. Well, you can hardly blame a man for trying. The world may no longer be on fire, but we are still sifting through the ashes, so to speak. Sister, spare me. We might as well have that ugly tower back for the scant few travellers we see these days. I myself barely have the coin to buy local prices. I tell you, if I didn't charge the odd adventurer a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scavenging for scraps in the street. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Sigh. How fares the report? Well, it's in shambles, isn't it? The trade routes are open once more, but now that the danger is past, certainly. But no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. Add to that the sailors we lost in the final days, and it's little wonder the flow of exports is no more than a pitiful trickle. If Al-Zadal and his consortium were still with us, I'm sure he'd have found a way to turn our fortunes around. Now that was a man who got things done. God's rest his soul. Talking to all the locals, da-da-da-da. Let's go back to Radzatan. Badoof. Okay, can we hurry this up because I want to go Alliance Raid. My advisor's return. I've just made it back myself. Why do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across this island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling, to say the least, and there are a few places I can enter comfortably without risk of flattening some cart or stall. Very true. Fair enough. Oh, I love it. As for my inquiries, the people of Palakistans were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving! Resources are stretched to the limit when refugees are pouring in, but they preserved with some assistance from Yedilmad. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provided for their needs for the most part. Palakistan has weathered this disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant skull to a foreign trader, but such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best years, the weight of stone leaving Thavner has been light indeed. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity depended on the steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacles to the flow of trade so we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn in Akyali and Yedilmad? Yedlimad or Yedilmad? I see. Without a dedicated buyer, the average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch, which is why I believe we should first address the lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied sailors in Yedlimad. I think it's Yedlimad. I am reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father lost at sea when the beasts sunk their vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale repeated over and over. So many lives lost. Yep, we remember him. Make him a fisherman, train him, send him out to sea. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome. But we will not. Fair Justinian, I will consider the perspectives you have brought me, and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionaries. Oh, you look comfy, wowos. Yeah. Hi, Booba. Hi. You can't really see her, she is just here though. You can probably hear her purring. She loud. Loud girly. I thank you for your attendance. The riches of the radiant host of retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadal's name, a fortune I set aside for the future day of need. And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigour. In better times I would leave such a task to our capable Ahiwan, God rest his soul. Finding myself bereft of his counsel here in the here and now, I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency, thence invested into the trading port of Yedlimad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more. None was spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Al-Zadal's consortium, and by filling it we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans and others to bring their wares to distant markets. And what of the children who were left without family to care for them? That is a concern which weigheth heavily on my mind. A simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how the other nations rise to meet this challenge and venture. What dost thou deem the wisest? Taxes. Levy them on trade profits in exchange for your investment. It takes a village. Idleshire's orphanage was founded through the high trade in highly coveted goods. Of course, we can draw on trading profits to build a new institution. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive Al-Zadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage. Now, such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name. Something with Al-Zadal seems appropriate. A fitting candidate. Al-Zadal should be remembered not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavner, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts. In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Al-Zadal, I feel no hatred, only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men and lady? This bodes well for that boy, Murad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler. Sorry, I'm just giving my kitty kit some love. Then let it be done. Henceforth, the initiative shall be known as the Al-Zadal Foundation. Yeah. Oh, Nabdeen, thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in the city liveth in squalor. Bum, 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 bum. Clark, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary. Interesting uniform for accountants. Look at his dopey grin. Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter tomorrow. I'm reminded of Ishgard. Yeah, me too. Money, 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 please. Bum, bum. Now what? The veteran radiant wishes to share his gratitude. Can you do it quickly, please? Because I'm getting sleepy. Those whose lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honoured. You'll forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from Archon Ishtola. She asks that you meet her at the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. Understood. Tar. Ishtola must have finished her study of the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I will go with you. Oh, she looks so comfy. I thought the Strap would be too busy setting up the foundation. My clerks have been the well-oiled cogs of this administration since before Achewan assumed the office. They understand what needs to be done, and I'm curious to learn what conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. As you wish. Allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. Can we get back to the good stuff now? Not that saving people and helping isn't good, it's just boring. Yes, I'm a terrible person. Where am I going? There, I think, is actually the closest. Ha-la-la-la-da-da. Sprint! Look how fast I'm going! See, this is why you play as dancer. Because I go fast. And I am lost in the swell of people. Excuse me. Right, here we all are. You discovered something new? I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vitra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years. We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned what the value or not? Fucking hell, Astinia, don't be a dick! Wow. Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics. From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them. Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first. I remember. Sort of. We don't need a flashback. Thanks. You touched a focus of some kind to help the exile pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world. The magics tore a hole in the wall, separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness. Looking at all the faces in the globe, that's Gaius, isn't it, up there, and that's Ultima Flip from Kugane. In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway. That looks like you'll see you. Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were born safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle. Yeah, and... Then what of the main void scent found in the source? Who guides them here and now? Oh, the many void scent. An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let's consider the gargoyle, a creature of middling power. To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical bodies intact. Uh-oh, sleepy time. A more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner. He's not happy. Instead, it is far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain exile dragged us to the first. Doesn't that look charming? Go there for holly bowls. And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Scent's physical form is left behind in the 13th. Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel. Good explanation. I understood what she was talking about. Wait, you said that Void Scent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, wielding like a fisherman with its catch? Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side. When the horde poured forth from Alag's great gate, it was a technologist who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fishes are, in essence, natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse. Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord. I believe solving this mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections. How do you intend to get to your answers? No, the danger is too great. Perhaps, but what some call danger, others think of as adventure. Oh! It begins. Next patch. Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate have been lost to the ages. Even could you force a portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through. I assure you I was most attentive, and I agree that to go alone would be a certain death. But if I were to bring along the one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved. Yeah! I had a feeling you might say that. Yeah, let's go! Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands. That said, as much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is a small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority. You dare not refuse her. Well, as I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people. You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single void scent will be allowed to threaten the Radzat Han, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place. You have a plan? Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology. They did that. That they did. House Daymir was overseeing the project. Daymir. Ah yes, the family associated with the great work. I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent that had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate. A man-made void scent? Yes, being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for the simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material. If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in the Forbidden Archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built, which leaves us with... with Graha's favourite place to sneak around. Indeed, Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy. In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene. Let's indeed. What's the time? Is it getting close to... It's still fine. Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves, I see myself as being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mehrad and tell him about Al-Zadal's foundation. Bye! Let us be on our way as well. But first must itch brain. And itch elm, apparently. Everything itching. They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by? Are you gonna come with us? Oh. I mean, having a dragon would be helpful. I've slipped quite considerably. Speak with Charlene Aetherite Plaza and have her accompany you. Okay. Ow, that makes my head ache. If we're to enter Numenon's restricted archives with a minimum of fuss, then we must secure the permission of the Forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist the cooperation of a member to broach the matter on our behalf. Who do you think might be inclined to assist us? No one springs to mind. What of Scholark whatever. He did come to Grahal's defence during the inquiry, after all. Oh, I liked him. 'Tis settled. Let us head to the Numenon and see if he's willing to help us once more. Okay. Do I have to, like, run all the way there? Freaking serious? Keep up, bitch. Oh, hang on. I've got a thing to unlock. Oh, that's... No, we'll come back and do that, I think. I am gonna persevere, and I'm gonna try and do all the MSQ first, I think. Run, you stola, run! Oh, except I need to actually go up the path. God, yeah, my throat is parched. I apprenticed to Miss Matoya at the age of 7 and lay under her tutelage for a full decade. I never had the chance to attend the studium. Neither did Thankfully now, of course. Soon after Master Vissoir took him off the streets, he was put in the care of another Archon. He was rigorous and practical education, the arts of espionage and survival. Sometimes wonder what my life might have been like had I pursued studies here instead. Tea at the last stand after a day of lectures? Well, that does sound lovely. Afternoons with friends spent sipping tea and debating theories. Still, I wouldn't give up my time with Master Matoya for the world. The dank cave I studied in was about as far from the bright, airy halls of the academia as one could get, but it was a wondrous, magical childhood nonetheless. Cool. Visitors, and quite esteemed ones at that. What might I do for you? Pray forgive the intrusion, Scholark, but we were hoping you might help us secure permission to enter Numenon's restricted archives. Oh, furtive forays into the stacks this time, eh? I applaud this newfound sense of propriety, yet in all this wide world of comparative serenity, what so compels you to disturb the vault of forbidden wisdom? Oh, I've got some water. I will drink some. Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumption is correct, the research left behind by House Demir has lain dormant in Charlene's archives for many centuries. And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over into the void? Well, that is in fact precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method for traversing the rift, for one, that I might keep my word to a distant friend. Trishu. Sentiment aside, I have journeyed to the end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of our world and the echo of its future, and yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to its very last secret. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand revelation was a promised reward? Ah ha ha! Marvellous! An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and the wherefores, I, for one, do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason not to present your request to the forum's consideration. Thanks. Why did we just cut to my role just doing nothing? Although your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Surely not Alphino's dad. Well, Master Fortunal, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children's most treasured comrades. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there is no denying that having Master Fortunal on our side would tip the balance in our favour. Very well, we will pay a visit to the Leveler estate and plead our case. Cool. One last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favour if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours, I'd wager, so if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity... Sure. Cool, Scholark. We'd be happy to pass on any revelations. Or short you. Whatever. Same thing. do 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 do. Doing, 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 doing. What are you doing? Pack it in. No. What? Okay, you're just getting yourself more comfortable. You're so cute. Oop, sorry. So cute. Mistress Faye, Mistress Istola, how may I be of service? We've come to speak with Master Fulchnell. Is he home by any chance? Yes, the Master is in residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. Thanks. Or you could just stand there for a couple of seconds being really awkward. Oh, you're gonna make us wait outside, are you? Dick. Oh well, Ameliance would have invited you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have come for a matter of some import to well, whatever. You know what I mean. Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. My brain hurts. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time round. Scholar Montouchain expressed much the same sentiment. I assure you, we will not attempt to circumvent the Forum's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason, yes? If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? For a brother who misses his sister, she was his willing guardian and his friend, a selfless hero who crossed the rift between worlds to save her homeland from horror and suffering. But the brother has given up on thoughts of reunion. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over a people yet healing from the flames of final days, loyal to his duty while betraying the longing of his heart. 'Tis no vital mission, perhaps, reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy course to pursue all the same. As one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in research to prevent, surely you can appreciate how painful such a separation must be. Sorry, my cat's just looking really dumb. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for your cooperation. Our cooperation. Do not celebrate just yet, the Forum must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and deliver the decision to you at the Baldesian Annex. Oh. I am in it! Bang, bang, bang. Oh, she's still following us. Oh, my bum. I've been sitting for too long. So, what did the Forum decide? To put it bluntly, Master Matoy has burned some bridges here in Charlayan and salted the earth for good measure. When it became clear that her student was the petitioner in question, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the Chamber was reminded, in no uncertain terms, I might add, of the incredible debt we owe to you and your companions. Fuckers. That served to silence the grumbles and stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you entry to the archives was the least we could do in return. Yay! She's so happy. That is wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, well, I am sure you are aware, as I'm sure this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well in your endeavour and bid you good day. Bye. Oh, spine grind. Ever the same, that one. Uncompromising? Aye, but that very stoicism is exactly what Charlene needed to guide it through not one but two exoduses. Stupid music. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed of any number of schemes for getting my hands on those forbidden tomes, and now I can simply walk in through the door. Our focus will be on finding House de Meier's research notes, of course, but the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. You'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume. You presume correctly. Then you will want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your help. Oh, it was my pleasure, believe me. May you find the knowledge that you seek. Shall we? Your child is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side. You can... Out. And running, we're running. Where's the... Oh, let's follow the path, shall we? That would be a good idea. Oh no, it's here. Nope, it's not here. I have no idea where I'm going. Even with a map up, apparently. Oh, I feel obliged to stop and talk here. To think that the set of instructions I laughingly imagined may actually exist, but yards away from where you found me napping. If I had known Al-Zadal III's exploits sooner, I could well have saved myself days of research. Even a children's book might have pointed me in the right direction. To achieve the impossible, one must needs be flexible of mind and look beyond the conventional wisdom. A lesson I had already learned, but clearly not taken to heart. Cool, thanks for that little tidbit. Archon Ishtola and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into the restricted archives? Follow me if you would. Watch your step, and please note that the use of naked flames is discouraged. Only discouraged, not outlawed. Yes. Oh, you look so comfy. Calm down, Ishtola. As far as that head hasn't exploded yet. If House de Meier's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin! Ugh. Speak with the index page while Ishtola is what now? Oh, that's a bit I've already done. Untitled Journal. Today, in a world not my own, I met the most beautiful world creatures, blah 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 blah. Oops. Hello, how do we use stairs? Yet in the year, blah 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 blah. Don't know. Don't care. Bum bum bum. Middling rift spanning. Yep. We found it. Of course, it's the last fucking one. Have something you'd like to show me, do you? I apologize. I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by the contents. Of course you were. Well done, Faye. I think you may have found our prize. Yes, the Aether signature is unmistakable. I felt the traces of House Damir's resonance many times at the great work. Time to see what all the fuss was about. Pretty book. Do it. Open it. I know them. Among the ranks of the Void Sent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. A species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures, a talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations. Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavoured to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure. Our findings revealed that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate. Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process, a pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored aether through a specifically designed prism. We proceeded to embed the prism into the arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atomos. How could I have been so blind as to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon void scent, has been discussed among academics for years now. Dumbass, you Stola. Just before the advent of the Seventh Umbral Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales. Still House Daimir went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work as a restricted archive. 'Twas no easy task, but at least we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer, see what other forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves. Ah, but that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not. Good girl, Ishtola. This is like freeform jazz and I hate it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, it just sounds like noise. Make it stop. Ah, I hate it. Okay, cool. We are out. As much as I would love to start crafting the Atomos, I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Fortunately, we know a Hanished alchemist who would be delighted to involve herself with our House Daimir project. Our business here is concluded for the moment. Please pass on our regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed. Should you wish to indulge more forbidden literature, I will be here. Patron mode disabled, security mode engaged. If anyone can help us, Nidana can. I say return to Thavnair and look for her at the great work. But first, I must haveth a cup of tea. Okay. Now what am I doing? I am teed up. We are heading back to Thavnair, I believe. Do do do. Oh yeah, I'm ready for the MSQ to be over now. Where are we going again? Oh yeah. Thavnair. Oh, I'm quite warm for the first time in a while. No good. I need tabletas. My head is a pounding. I swear talking too much gives me a headache. Oh god, this music gives me PTSD. I could have just teleported. Oh well, I'm here now, so... What? Okay. What? Oh, that's a bit better. There you go. What? You're not sitting on my lap? No, you're not sitting on my lap. Tail. Get comfy again. Your story tells me you are pursuing a most fascinating study, and that you want me to be a part of it. No, I'm gonna skip. Boo. I have no doubt you will be interested. This research log should speak for itself. Who will it now? By the sisters, this is the mark of House Daymere. I never even knew such a work existed. Few should. It was sequestered in Numenon's restricted archives, after all. It was, but that means every word within is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tome filled with forbidden research, and you put it right into my unsuspecting hands? I can hardly wait to read it! Kindred spirits. Dee dee dee. Oh yeah, I've come over really warm. To think that Daymere were developing such marvellous techniques so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over the centuries, I wonder. Now that you've glanced over the notes, what say you to helping us build a new mock Atomos? I say yes, 1,000 times yes. Work on a Daymere project that even the redoubtable scholars of Charlene trembling in their sandals, no alchemist of the great work, could resist. You're a woman after my own heart. Well, I suppose I should ask, what do you mean to do with this big-mouthed simulacrum once we've built it? So there's a secret void gate, and it's sealed in the ruins at the bottom of the bounty. Today is a day of revelations indeed. If the purpose of our man-made Atomos is to expand this hidden portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating rift-spanning event apertures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without first taking into account every single factor. Then by all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly, once we finish gathering the components I require. Charlane's markets provided the raw aquamarine and pure water crystals, but I might need help obtaining a small quantity of astrally infused water. For such a liquid, you need to go no further than the font of Maya. The ascetics of old once favoured the place for their meditations, and the water which pools there now is known to enliven the flow of aether. That sounds perfect. If you would be so kind as to fill a flask at the pool, I will petition Vitra to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall I be about it then? We meet back here soon anon. I'm going to have to take off my jumper because I have suddenly had a bit of a hot flush. Excuse my pajimmy jammies. Ooh. Oh. Let's sort myself out. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, I need a blue kitty. I very need a blue kitty because it's just my colour. Blue is my fucking colour. I need it. Burp. Gimme that water. I inspect the ash dense pocket of water. Oh yeah, we are definitely teleporting back there. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Do you have that flask for me? Indeed I doeth. Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, Faye. I don't want any of those. You're totally eager to depart for the vault. Look who I came across. The Sicilian seems in need of diversion, and we, in turn, may have need of his lance. Right then, now that our little party is assembled, let us make our way to the ruins. We will have need of Matsu's boat again. Not this time. Once Yushitola informed me of our destination, I arranged for a vessel to be made ready at Akiali. Your Excellency is ever the gracious host. Shall we? Shall. I love it! It's just cool because it just brings back memories of the Nier raids, and I loved the Nier raids, they were so good. And the Tower of Paradigm's Breach was the first one I ever did blind on patch day. My face looks so red compared to my neck, my god. But luckily, like I said, I'm pixelated beyond belief, so it doesn't really matter. The ship is yours to command. Our thanks, we set sail at once. Oh, this is so exciting. Al-Zadal's legacy, to see the truth of their legend with mine own eyes. All aboard the treasure vault. Oh, for the treasure vault. For the treasure vault. The ruins alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty. It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency. My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence. What are you doing, Ishtola? Ah! What is it you're doing now? There is something I wish to verify. The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries the little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition dragged on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater. Grahar theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence, but I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot on the 13th ourselves. So this is an experiment of sorts. Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficiency of warding scale? I'm the brawns, not the brain. I love this little dynamic that Wall and Estinian have. It is really, really lovely. What? What are you looking at me like that? Surely you'd not expect me to wriggle through that tiny portal. We wouldn't. You needn't attempt anything so drastic. A small familiar would serve well enough. Now, although the imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same. I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid. Oh my god. Who? What is it? Is it the dog? That'd be hilarious. I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon? Please be the dog. That'd be fucking hilarious. From ocean rise and cloud banks form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born. Mega Shiba! Oh my god, the magical girl music. Oh my god, magical girl transformation, holy shit. Water, water, froth and foam. That was adorable. Not gonna be the dog though. Seriously, you just made a blob? Ready your arms, I fear she's been possessed. Oh come now, that was adorable. It really was. Ah, these guys. Nixies. Oh no. What were you hoping for? Though not my first choice, these familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate. I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual. Don't be embarrassed, Ishtola. They are very cute. In any case, these two should serve us well. This one will bear a warding scale, and this one will be doomed to death. And when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the void's corruption. If I can impose upon you to open the gate, Your Excellency. Ah, yes, of course. We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nidana safe from harm. As you say. You had best be on your guard as well. I always am, bitch. Always am. Froth and foam. Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know. These three. These three are... I just love them. I love it. Let us begin, shall we? Oh my god. So cute. Nixies, into the void. Oh, so cute. They remind me of the little spirits from Brave. I'm really sunk. I'm very comfortable though. Dum, dum. Dee. Is one of them going to come back all creepy? Nope, fuck you, Australia. I didn't want to speak to you. I'm gonna wait. Waiting. What is she doing? Like a chicken dance. I think we've waited long enough. Nixie's returned to my side. It looks like a butthole. Aww. Oh, fix it. Oh, that's pretty grim, actually. Thank you, little one. You did well. The poor thing, its essence has been irrevocably warped. Oh, are we hearing creepy stuff? Open! 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 We're out of time. I must reseal the void gate. Oh, you're gonna do it in time. No! They're coming through the butthole. In the name of Al-Zadal III, I bar this door unto the void. For you. That was close. Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates. Are you just going to leave that one to die and suffer? That's mean. Put it out of its misery, please. And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves. An unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption, as Nidana observed. It's well on its way to becoming a void scent. The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes in it to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones. Yay! Eee. Glitters. Graha's theory was correct, then. So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation. It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering, and stands to reason that etheric corruption was of a different sort would affect it differently. We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th uniquely unstable aether. You've said much of the void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world? Yeah, what the fuck? Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness. In MXL's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Asians' attempts to forge a rejoining. They erred in their haste and made that world a useless void. You remember Unulukai, the unusual child met during our troubles with the Warring Triad. He explained the fate of the 13th thus. The champions of that ill-fated world used the stone known as Aurosite to contain the power of primals. But those self-same heroes were gradually corrupted by the Aurosite's bleeding energies, transforming into fiends with an endless hunger for aether. By the time anyone thought to oppose them, light strength had grown too feeble, and the balance of the 13th tipped into eternal darkness. Uh-oh. It was Elidibus, but as I recall, who rescued blah blah blah's spirit from his final battlefield. But I wonder if there were others whom the emissary saved from oblivion. Ooh, which one should we go for? Barmaid at the Wandering Stairs or Albert's Companion? Let's go for the top one, because I don't remember either of them. The server, Sayela, wasn't it? And you say she was another of Elidibus's pawns. Sure. My wall's got a better memory than I have. I see, so Sayela, or rather Siva, was beguiled by the same dreams of heroism as Unkalai. And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition? I can picture it now. The southern Stygian expanse infested with legions of aether-starved monstrosities, void in every sense of the word. What would you have described in such lurid detail? Exactly why I hesitate to encourage you. Ugh. Worry not, great Vitra. Our journey to the 13th is but a first leg of a longer voyage. It's a pit stop, if you will. A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries, and I mean to be there every single step of every single damn single way. But first I must focus on refining the warding talisman. Yeah. Then I can begin work on constructing the artificial Atomos. Or I could if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives? Ooh. Dude? Hello? Oh, yes, that can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return. We will see you back in the city, then. I didn't think the MSQ was going to be this long. I mean, I've been at this since, like, probably 10:30, maybe 11, and it's now 2:30. I want to raid. I can probably raid up until about 7, I think. I've got to take a break. Hopefully I'll get a clear before then. Maybe I'm being optimistic. Once Nidada succeeds in replicating the mock Atomos, this door into the 13th will be asked to open. Will you be crossing the thresholds alongside us? I realise this is more my endeavour than yours. To be honest, I've no interest in visiting the void myself. But might we discuss this later? There is something I must do first. Mysterious? What are you up to? Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? I at least had a good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from the other sources of aetheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the void's influence for a prolonged length of time. And I think that is a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemists who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? Hey. Yeah. Sid! An excellent suggestion. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. With his experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Come, let us visit their operation in Ralgo's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Okay, question is, my cat is in her litter tray. Is she pooping or is she peeing? Hard to tell at the moment. I think she might be peeing. Why? What? Why am I here? Oh, because I need to be here. Ee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Faye, what brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president, actually, presuming he's available. As I said, certainly I'll see if he has a moment free. Jolly good show. Ding 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 ding. City. You wearing a dress? Seems impractical for an eye. Oh no, it's just like a thing on his side. A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. He's quite short for a Garlean, isn't he? Heading into the void to find a lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Matean on that bloody mess. Alright, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation. Why have I got it? It seems some manner of corrosion has set around the scratch on its surface. Much of the void's corruption has seeped into Nero through his wounds, in which case our best bet may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. And how might we achieve that? Putting it in a bubble. We have a coating agent from strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying a any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armour. We'll construct a protective casing, one utilising metal alloys with high ethereal and conductivity, so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. A suit of armour, as you say. Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols, I swear. I've never had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, but the final result will doubtless be worth the wait. The hard part will be ducking Jessie and her constant barrage of demands, while we sneak around doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do. I think we can leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work and see how Tataru is getting on with the mock Atomos. Please tell me you're going to transport me there. Stola? Stola? You fucking bitch. God damn it. Yes, I would very much like to go down now. Thank you very much. No, fuck that. We are teleporting. Why are so many people just standing around? Like, you got nothing better to do? Stola, the adjustments are going well, I hope. It is a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes. That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records. What I found was in a transaction log dated around the same period as when Al-Zadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components, and I knew I discovered the key to making the artificial Atomos. I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project. The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Hannish academics certainly are a different breed. The alchemists of old were cut from similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were very, very eager to seek new knowledge regardless of the danger. And were you not so yet? Blah, blah, blah. And were you not also fearless, heedless even in your determination? Agis. My sire entered this dormancy before I was hatched, and so it was that Al-Zadal was who kept my eggs safe and warm. It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion, and not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. And then you gave up. But I am trapped now. Oh. The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency. Oh, spine. What is a spine? Oh. Nabdeen, what is this about? Serastinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you've protected Radzat-Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your decision meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire? We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thaver safe in your absence. Aww. I'm grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement, and yet... Oh, just shut up and do it. Now you listen to me, Varshan! You are wearing that face after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister. We are there for you if you need us, but do not ask us to sit by and watch you while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia. Oh, we will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need to do is prepare to step through to the other side. I mean, having a dragon would be useful. Your Excellency, I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy. And I hope that you and your sister can be together again soon. Oh, Estinian, you big fucking softie. Aww. To protect them well, you must take heart. What the fuck does that even mean? Take heart and protect them well. Such were the words I once said to you, and here I stand, failing to live up to them. If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Al-Zadal or Radzat-Han. Go on, you know you want to. Oh God, I'm tired. My people have come to a decision. Varshan will depart Thabner for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return. Well, that's what they've been saying the whole time. Take care and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm. I would dare not make you cry. Oh. Ow. Can we be done yet? Please. You surprised me, Stinian. For a lone wolf, you've shown an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement with helping Vitra reach its conclusion. 'Twas for the greater good. The worm's thundering sighs were keeping his citizens awake at night, and had travellers believing the palace racked by some unnatural storm. What of your own answer, then? You seem disinclined to venture into the void. When I was one with the dog, his vengeful thoughts were my thoughts, his endless rage my rage, and the soul-chilling grief he nursed for Ratat's caused death. I would not wish such agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. If there is a chance we can spare Vitra the pain, I will follow you. Indeed, but perfect for our purpose, I should think. I'd rather not bother the Scions with aught less than the dire threat to the star. Now, on to specifics. Unlike the first, where the flood of light was halted before its devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan as such is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. It would be more convenient had we some manner of base camp nearer to the gate itself. One of the palace chambers should serve. Come, let us reconvene outside Megaduta! Let us then to Megaduta. Oh my god, I'm so achy. Please, I need to stop. Please, please. I am definitely way over my limit of things length of time that I can record. Where? There. Hidden. And so we will require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available for our guests? All the chambers are presently hosting a great mounds of treasure we've carried out of the vault. Once the Foundation's activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove and make a room or two ready for the habitation. Good. Please inform me when you've completed the arrangements. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As you heard, we will have you settled in Megaduta in due time. As ever, you are most gracious, Your Excellency. You risk yourselves to aid me in my search for Al-Zadal. Providing comfortable quarters is the least I can do. I only wish we knew more about our destination. The gods only know how long our explorations might possibly take, or what our chances of success might possibly be. Succeed or fail, I am grateful to you for convincing me to make the attempt. On that note, I will return to the Great Work and lend what help I can to Nidana. If you've preparations to make ere we venture to the 13th, now is the time. I assume this is the end of the MSQ. All I need is my armour and my lance. Perhaps I'll train with the Radiant Host to pass the time before we depart. You know what this means to me, Faye, but my purpose need not consume you as well. We are headed to another world. Find what joy you can in the experience, for you are a traveller and an adventurer at heart. This I know. Yeah, I can't sit still for more than 5 seconds. Apparently. Oh, go. Hello. Meanwhile, in the 13th, bad stuff. Oh, not this guy again. I mean, I'm assuming it's a coincidence that he has a Reaper Scythe and has the booty of... Oh, what was his name? Why can I not remember his name? This is really bad that I can't remember his name. That's alarming. And thus I'm... No. I'm returned. To this world bereft of saviours. It can't be. What the fuck was his name? Why can't I remember his name? Oh, this is so bad. It's just gone. It's just completely gone. What the fuck was his name? Let past unwalked adventures spur, pulses quicken, spirits stir. Are we done? I think we're done. Oh my god, I think I'm finally done. Let's just double check that. I think I'm done. Right, that's it. I need to take a break because I'm just like, wah. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Sorry I get a bit sleepy towards the end. I can't help it. It's just the way I'm built. But yeah, hope that I enjoyed. I will be back for some Alliance Raid funnage. Bye. See you in the next one. Ta-ra. Farewell. Sayonara. Bye.